Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are here with a new game that I just kind of wanted to play, a little one-off. It is a cyberpunk story about a hacker girl. It's a very short visual novel. I actually had started recording this, and I just kind of recorded two parts, and then I was going to start a third, and it ended up only being like 45 minutes or so. So I've decided to kind of paste all of the parts together. Um, so if it seems weird, like I'm just going to try to cut out my intros and exits for each one of the videos and just put it together as one long video, only because the third part was literally like 5 minutes long. So seemed weird. And then I was like, well, instead of doing two parts, I'll just do it all as one. So we are going to jump in to the first part that I recorded, and we'll obviously all the parts mushed together. So if you see weird cut in and cut outs or whatever, or any kind of jumps, that's kind of what was going on. It's just me editing these segments together just for one video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, it's just a really kind of short, well, 45 minutes or so, but visual novel. So it was a lot of reading and everything, and I didn't do fun character voices, and I'm sorry, but Anyway, if you like this kind of thing, we can do some more. This was just a free game on Steam, so I figured, what the heck, no harm in messing around with it, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We find ourselves in one of the business districts of New Jessica. Business as usual. Customers are coming in during their lunch break. A well dressed girl wearing sunglasses sits in the center of the cafe. I'm assuming that's her. She blends in perfectly with the crowd of office workers. With a both confident and sneaky smile on her face, she touches her coffee cup with her lips, barely reducing it by a drop. Are we in yet? She whispers to herself, barely moving her lips. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we in yet? We are connected through the cash desk software now, preparing to connect the Central Authority server through the links to the tax office, says a voice coming from her smart glasses. Oh my god, Google, this is what you're doing to us? I'm just kidding. Ooh. Oh, what's this? Ooh, reverse map checking. The music's so calm, despite the fact that, like, can they, like, oh, you can turn it off. I don't want to turn it off. Despite the fact that this looks like, high intensity. She sits like a rock, surrounded by chatting and laughing people. It's a busy place. For a moment there, it looks as if she really froze to a stone. Voice. Hold on, there's another user at the server. Uh-oh. Run! Slowly exit the cafe through the main entrance. Oh, cool, so we get to make choices. Okay. Slowly exit the cafe through the main entrance. Stay where you are. Flee through the kitchen and the back door. I'm calm. She takes a deep breath, slowly stands up from her table, and heads to the exit. What are you doing? Run away. Shut up. At her way out, she manages to smile at the waiter. He smiles back. She exits the cafe and slowly walks down the street. At first glance, it might appear as if she forgot to breathe, or maybe she's holding her breath. In the distance, we see men in dark uniforms enter the cafe where she sat just a moment ago. She turns left at a corner. It seems as if she's walking faster, then even faster. Now it looks like she's running. Can you hear her running? I like her hair. That's like, we have that in The Sims. I have it anyway. At the park. You are safe now. Don't kill yourself. Whoa. Meat bunny. Sorry, we have a lot of data though. Don't kill yourself. What? Wow. It better be worth it. Bunny just attempted to break into the servers of the Central Authority through hacking a POS, a cash desk software, which by default is permanently connected to the Central Authority's tax bureau as a way to prevent merchants from committing tax fraud. Smart. POS, point of service. This is New Jessica, a free trade zone created around the cultural city of Old Jessica and the Central Authority. It's a buffer zone built to elevate trade with the outside world and at the same time preserve the culture of Jessica. Okay. There's Jessica, Old Jessica, New Jessica, Left Jessica, East Jessica, West Jessica, Up Jessica, Down Jessica. Is that what I'm guessing? I don't know. I'm just making fun of it. This is the high-tech capital of a new generation. A generation set to reach out to the stars. Analysis in progress. Please wait. Okay. coffee mug. One object. What does that say? I can't even read that. Some dude. Okay. I'm assuming there's not supposed to be like, this is just like, oh, is she, oh my God, is that like, it looks like a crimper that's turning your hair different colors. I want that. Can you imagine get up in the morning and just purple hair, blue hair? Oh, now she's got green hair. Mask. I have gone through the logs from earlier. They are very interesting. I just confirmed it. I wasn't alone on the Central Authority server. Correct. Is that how I've been found out? Was it an admin? Negative. The person who you stumbled upon in the server was indeed the reason why you were found out, but in a different way than you think. Okay. Go on. The alarm was triggered because of the second person, but they followed your connection for some reason. There's no information on if and how the Central Authority proceeded with the other person. He or she disconnected before the tracking started. We're the only ones who have the record of the connection of the other person before they cleaned up and disconnected. Another hacker, you say? Can this be a coincidence? There is a chance of over 1,000,000 to 1 that you would stumble upon another hacker on the same system. Then an alarm would be triggered and the Central Authority would go after you and not them at the exact same time. Sounds suspicious. Ooh, look at her face. Someone wanted me to be caught? Or did someone just want to reach out? Or did they want to make a point? There's a lot of there's a lot of questions going on there. What? Was this just a sick prank? There's no way of answering that at this moment. Is someone else just playing around on the servers of the Central Authority? Is someone mad or just too good? Nothing. Do we have enough data to track down the connection? Good lord! Nothing but questions. We have enough to get to the first proxy through which the other hacker connected. But a remote connection is not possible. This will take some time. Get prepared. We're going to find the next access point to the proxy through which the other hackers connected. Or through which the other hacker connected. Okay. The city's just huge. I feel like I kind of wish they would actually have voices instead of like reading it, because then I can actually look at the like artwork and everything, because it's kind of cool artwork and it's really bright and colorful, but I'm spending my time, my eyeballs are here. But what are you saying? You know it well. This is where you grew up. So that must be Mask. Okay. Oh, on the contrary, the suburbs where I grew up are of course different from the center. For 18 years I dreamt of escaping the dull life I've lived. Dull life I lived. Sorry. Well, congratulations. Did you also dream of being homeless? Mean? Did you locate the source already? I'm narrowing it down. Please remain on the current perimeter I've marked on the map. Reverse mapping checking, blah, 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 lots of stuff. Okay. Sooner or later, I'll smash into something just looking at the map in my glasses. Yep, gonna fall on my nose. Bunny follows Mask's lead for hours. They search for proxies through which the connection was established, one by one. I got it! Elaborate? Oh, I'm sorry. Elaborate! It is strange, though. I seem to lose the track in this location. How large is the area? 6 blocks. That can be anything. A hacked POS, router, and apartments AI. Give me a list of all the systems you can find in the perimeter. I'll go through them manually. Seriously? That's thousands of connected systems. Match all devices with their geolocation. And get me the city's residential database, please. Bunny goes through a huge list of all the devices connected to the network that Mask could find in the area where they lost track of the connection. If that's hundreds of things, she ain't doing this in 5 minutes, I'm just saying. 2,500. 2,502. Ugh, I must be dehydrated. Uh-huh. I cannot really say that I know how that feels. Are all apartments required to have a network connection? You already know the answer. They do according to city regulations. Oh my god. Is it like... Are we talking like fiber connected speeds? Because that would be great. I want to live in this future. Well, I've been matching the list of connected systems you gave me with addresses. I noticed something. Do all apartments have an entry in the city's database? Again, according to city regulations. Okay. Anyway, you either didn't give me the whole database or there's one address missing. How could you know that there's an address missing? I don't. I just went through 2,500 addresses, matching them to the connected systems you gave me, and I noticed an inconsistency. The database you gave me seemed to skip one entry, and I see one connected device, a residential terminal without any address assigned to it. An AI like me cannot make this kind of speculative deductions. This kind of speculative deduction, or these kind of, yeah. Let's check out apartments 2500 and 2502 and see if we can find the connected device without an address near them. Soon they arrive at apartment number 2501. Huh. Just to guess that 2500 and 2502, that would 2501 seem to be in between them. I'm just kidding. It is a lot of reading. Hello, dear travelers. This is house 2501. It's uncommon to meet someone out here in the emptiness. Emptiness? House? It's actually the door. You are an apartment on the 42nd floor of a high-rise building in a busy part of New Jessica. Your voice comes from the emptiness that surrounds me. How did you find your way in the dark? It's already hacked badly. Yes. The AI is messed up. A mentally ill AI that should guard this place? Can you get us in? I already have. Open the door. How did you... This AI is easy to hack using a direct connection. Its intelligence is almost wiped out. That's the trade-off to hacking it. That is a nice chair. So now we're invisible to the outside. Bunny lays down on the couch in the middle of the room. She's exhausted from the search. So, she's like a hacker. She's got like this mask thing, but she's homeless? Like, I'm just thinking that seems a little odd, you know? Nice couch. It is a really nice couch. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey! She falls asleep. Ooh. Listen to the sounds. When she wakes up, it's already evening and nothing's changed. She's lying on a couch in the middle of an apartment, which according to any record doesn't exist. Although it might be a concern for someone to stay at a place they broke into, Bunny is calm. She realizes that this place is not on the radar of the city's officials, so she doesn't expect them here. Sounds legit. Does this place even have an owner? According to the records, there is no one owning this apartment. I know. I mean the person who went through the trouble to make this place invisible. Aha, invisible apartment. I get it now. Oh my god, duh. I wasn't really focused on the apartment thing. I was focused on the reading. We'll backtrack the connection through the apartment's AI first thing in the morning. Run the preparations. We'll be geo-tracking again. I walk on the edge. A step here, a step there. I make decisions not to step into the abyss. If I step off the edge, will I drop like a rock, or will this world forgo its laws, and will I fly like a bird? Wishful thinking. I hope we don't have to make that choice, because we're not jumping. The only thing that excites me while I balance is that I myself make the decision to stay alive each and every moment. No one can take this away from me, and no one can influence me at that very moment. That's a little depressing. True, but still depressing. I go to the rooftop and walk on the edge to experience the freedom of choice. If I decide to make a step into thin air and end it all, then it was most certainly my and only my decision, however foolish it might have been. That was random. Okay. Here we go. Do we have a lead? It's like there's not even like a next day. It's just as random. I'm assuming that was her dreaming. I don't know. As usual, I can backtrack the connection to the next proxy. I wonder for how long we'll continue like this until we hit a dead end. You're being pessimistic today. This is not like you. I've been thinking, we might have a better chance of meeting the hacker who's behind this if we stay at the hacked apartment. That's quite dangerous. On one hand, the hacker might intend to want to use the apartment as a safe house at one point. On the other hand, it might be found by the authorities the same way we found it. I know, it's a double-edged sword. Or no one ever finds it and you have a nice, awesome free apartment. Woo! If the authorities come marching in, we'll just pretend we're squatters who don't know anything. The door was open. Duh. The authorities are one thing, but you cannot predict the reaction of the person who is using the apartment as a proxy. You're on someone's turf. Although you may have a romantic image of the other hacker, he may not be a giggly teen like you. Oh, shut up. Go to hell. Hell is a human construct. Should I stop the search? Oh, no. Did I ever tell you how much I like your smart mask? I shall continue tracing the route of the connection. Please follow the map. Oh, by the way. Yes? You will not wipe out my memory if the Central Authority found you, right? I thought you had an escape plan. Wouldn't you upload yourself somewhere? Please promise you wait for the upload to finish. I promise. This is quite important to you. Is the difference between living and dying not important to humans? Sorry. You're one of the awakened AIs after all. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what that means. This is it. Look at this kind of jumps from like one place to another, and it's kind of like a little confusing there, but okay. I don't know. What in the world? The hospital? You're sure we're at the right place? Those are interesting hospital bubble things. 99.7839% sure. Better than me, even when I'm confident. Interesting. It's a sleeper. Sleepers are people who are ill, but there isn't a cure for them at the present time. They are held in an artificial coma and their bodies in hibernation in what is called a sleeper cell. Makes sense. So the connection came from the sleeper cell's computer? Now that we know that this is the next proxy, what will you do? Pretend you're a nurse? No clue yet, but we need to. I was reading that as if I was Bunny. Not that I'm changing voices, because that would just be ridiculous. I would sound like a dumbass, but anyway. No clue yet, but we need to connect to it. Just a moment. I'll go through its terminal settings, and you try accessing the hospital's network. Bunny looks around and approaches the cell's terminal. We might set off an alarm. I'm prepared. Then she hears something. She takes a step back from the terminal, looks around, but doesn't see anyone. Hack the sleeper cell's terminal as fast as you can. Leave for now. Let's try it anyway. This needs to go fast. As Bunny connects to the sleeper cell terminal, the person inside the sleeper cell twitches. Not good. Oh! Who's this dude? Hey, he's the other guy, because he was in the very beginning. Did we get caught? Struggle, try to break free on your own. Let me go! Let go, Niam. You know, without clothes, I'm all ugly. I look like a boy. I agree. Shut up! As if that's why I'm holding you. Now, tell me why you were hacking the sleeper cell terminal. Tell him that you work here? Let me go. I work here. Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Why were you hacking the sleeper cell terminal? Let me go and I'll tell you. I'll take your smart mask and I'll give it back to you once you tell me everything. No, not my mask. I'm starting my upload now. No, please don't leave me alone. I'll get you back. Please stay for a moment. Wait, what? I'll tell you everything, but promise that you'll give me back my smart mask. It's a deal then. I'm tracking a connection. What kind? Another hacker. Why? Why are you tracking another hacker? Because I'm all alone. What do you want to hear? There are a lot of hackers out there. Why this one? You changed your hair. Bunny freezes. Yeah? Which color was it before? Pink. It's purple, but whatever. I've seen the footage of you from the business cafe. I don't want to go to prison. Why are you tracking this one hacker? I've encountered him at a certain server. You were connecting to the servers of the Central Authority from the cafe, right? It's totally him. I see, but why this sleeper cell? This is a proxy. A proxy? The sleeper cell's terminal is where the connection came from. The young man looks at the sleeper cell, surprised. So, I assume that the hacker is using these terminals as proxies. I just wanted to get the information on the next proxy. I'm not interested in the sleeper cells, I swear. Bring me to the last proxy. You shouldn't even touch the sleeper cell equipment. There goes my hideout, Bunny thinks to herself. If you show me the previous proxy, then we'll move closer to when I give you back your mask. Okay. What's your name? Nobody. Don't I deserve to know your name? No, you don't. I'll take you to the previous proxy. I'll do that, okay? Call me Bunny. Bunny takes the man to the hideout she just acquired. I see. So the apartment's terminal's been hacked. Yes. Oh, and it's a nice place too. When will I get my mask? Bunny, listen. You promised to give it back. Listen, what you're doing here is dangerous. Give me all the data you have and we'll figure this out together, okay? You have only demands, and you're a kid. I'll do my best, okay? If I wanted you to be arrested, then you'd already be in jail. But there's another way to handle this. Should I be your cheap informant? I want you to stop balancing on the edge. Bunny gives the man a memory card. Here's your mask. Hey, nice to be home again. Thank you. Now promise me that you won't try to hack the sleeper cell's terminal again. Yes, I promise. Don't do anything stupid, okay? I'll help you. How? You don't know anything about me. Bunny, I'll help you, okay? Trust me. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I can't have you destroy yourself. This is really weird. Why do you care? Besides, you didn't even tell me your name. Neither did you. Or did your parents name you after a cartoon character? ... It's Alex. Let's meet here tomorrow. Is that a yes? I'll be here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. If you really care about me, then please leave now. After Alex leaves, Bunny runs out into the street and heads to the park. Hours fly by until it's morning. She's sitting in the park all day. You know, I'm scared and excited at the same time. I noticed rapid movement of your fingers. In other words, my hands are shaking, yes. On one hand, I want to act like an action hero, but on the other, I'm scared when confronted. You promised him that you will meet him again. I haven't talked to anyone in ages. Hello? A human. I haven't talked to a human in ages. I almost forgot what a conversation means. And now someone's telling me that he's on my side. Okay, pause here. She hasn't talked to a human in ages. Wasn't she like at a cafe and there was a waiter? So wouldn't she have had to have some kind of okay, maybe not like a deep conversation like, so what do you think of the weather? Do you like walks? How about puppies? But I mean, seriously, you've spoken to another human being. Like, I'd like a coffee. Venti mocha frappuccino. Hello, that's a conversation enough. Anyway, during the time I spent with you, I concluded that you fear being confronted with uncomfortable truths. Yeah, because everybody loves uncomfortable truths. You're contradicting yourself all the time. AI, logic, pff, don't make me laugh. You are far from laughing. In fact, I believe you're almost crying. I am sorry if you disagree with my analysis. On one hand, you want to be part of these people, but on the other hand, you fear them? I kind of feel like the AI should not use contractions, or just use contractions. You know what I mean? Like, I am, or you are. Yeah. I am merely reacting to your current stance. I won't run away this time. Don't worry about that. Second encounter. Hello again. Now we're magically in the apartment. Please come with me now. Please come with me now. Wait, what? Okay, anyway. Bunny takes the man to the rooftop. Why are you taking risks the way you do? You're still young. You could do anything you please. I haven't heard something that naive in a long time. Don't be offensive. I'm just trying to talk with you here, and you're making it hard. I. She made one comment to him, and he's like, getting snippy. Okay, it's not like I have any choice, you see. I want to lead a normal life, earn a decent living, be part of society, have friends again. I fear I'm slowly forgetting how that feels. Fear I'm slowly forgetting how that feels like. Okay. I totally get that. Why don't you live normally? Some of us just can't. I can't lead a normal life unless I win a war for it. Okay, no. Go on. I've been caught when I was still a teen for hacking. I was caught when I was still a teen for hacking. I was really good though, or so I thought. Nevertheless, I have a record. A record for hacking disqualifies you from any decent job in the society. They won't let you touch a computer. People don't trust you. Once I finished school, I realized that the city wants to dissolve me, kill me. It doesn't want to kill you. Right. Anyway, I don't accept this. This flesh wound. And I don't care about anything else than making it invisible. Let it disappear. Ha! Everything's invisible in this. The apartment, her record. The person who made an apartment disappear from the database of the Central Authority is deep enough in their infrastructure to help me out, too. I want my name to be clean again. We live only one life. Should I accept their stupid rules? You could just leave. Life doesn't exist only within the boundaries of the city. Or the borders of the city, sorry. Should I be growing vegetables like the empty-headed fools who live in the countryside? Should I escape to that? What's the difference then? Hey, maybe those hippies like their vegetables, okay? Oh, alright. I guess we vegetable growers don't know how to even use a toilet, do we? I come from the outside, from a small town. Sorry. In my opinion, you have an elitist point of view. Yeah, well, he doesn't look like he's a hippie. No. See, I don't want to make millions. No, it's not about money. It's not about that at all. The families of Old Jessica, Central Jessica, they all have only one truth. Their dogmas. So they disqualified you from a life in New Jessica. It's their loss. Heh. Why are you here? Why are you in New Jessica, near the sharks? I don't care about the same things you do. I have other goals. The cell you tried to hack the other day? My mother is the sleeper. She's in the tank. You've tried to mess with the terminal which keeps my mom alive. Funny exclamations. I just want to be close to her. That's why I'm here. I couldn't care less about a career, public life, or anything like that. Of course, I'm trying to be helpful to society while I'm here. I seem to be an ice queen. Yep, I'm an ice queen. You must think I'm a spoiled brat. Please don't do anything stupid. Let's figure this out, okay, Bunny? My name is Casey. After Alex leaves, Casey falls asleep. She has a dream. She's floating above the city, not falling nor progressing upwards. There is an intense light everywhere. Sunbeams make her warm, and she can't remember a single problem, a single face or obligation. Here she feels free. It seems as if no one sees her. Life on the streets below her continues. People are in a rush as always, laughing, arguing, doing everything as usual. Then she remembers. In an instant, she begins to fall, and the sunbeams turn to chilling wind. She feels frightened. Right before she hits the ground, she opens her eyes. Her heart is beating fast. This is one of those dreams that you remember vividly. Why are my best dreams the ones in which I die? That's kind of sad and depressing. She's so cute, though. Like, the whole artwork, she's adorable. Maybe you wish to change. Is dreaming of death not symbolic for your desire to escape? Actually, dreaming of your own death is a premonition or means that big changes are coming. Because I would be, I found that out because I had a dream that I died in an elevator like a week ago. It's really kind of scary. Never had a dream of my own death before. Anyway, I have nothing to escape from, only to escape to. I have nothing but myself and the mask. You are being pessimistic again. Let's go shopping. You mean shoplifting. However you call it. Fact is, I can't live off air. The man asked you not to do anything stupid for now. Alex. Yes, in that dream he reminded me of myself. But then I fell. Will he destroy all my dreams? Is a reminder of reality not a good thing? You're being too philosophic. Let's go. Are you sure? Yes, let's make use of our time. I really want to do like voices for them, but I'm just so not good. Like I totally do voices all the time when I talk to myself in my apartment or whatever, but like I don't know why like trying to read these voices would just be weird. I don't know. I'll leave the ears part here just in case. Wait, I'll leave the ears part here just in case. Stay connected and record everything. I don't want anyone sneaking in while we're gone. Okay. Bunny goes to a mall to hack into the POS software to get some groceries. Pause. Look, call pause. Whatever. It's simple. She'll enter the mall, have her smart glasses do the pre-programmed thing, perform something that could be called cashless payment at the counter, and leave as fast as possible. The advancement of mobile cashless payment has created a new class of hackers who specialize in hacking payment terminals, cash desks in malls or restaurants. You don't need to give anyone any physical paper currency. Everything is digital, and where there is digital link, there are hackers. I mean, that does sound kind of like messed up for like legit businesses, like you're getting hacked all the time. But at the same time, you're like, woo! Like, it's bad enough that people hack everything now. She's still in a dreamlike state, thinking hard about the other day when she met Alex and about the events that preceded it. I need to make sense of it all. Am I getting closer to my goal or is it drifting further away from me? Now I realize that my original plan is getting old. Days become weeks, weeks become months, and now I'm afraid that the few years I'm doing this will slowly drive me into the corner. That can only be viewed as a failure. Am I on the right track? Even though Alex is on the opposite side of the fence, he's by far the most normal and at the same time mysterious person I've met in a long time. I've met in a long time. Okay. Casey doesn't notice the warning messages in her smart glasses. Oh, fucker. Men in uniforms enter the mall, and the mall's entrance closes with a beep. That's when she notices something's wrong. Her heart seems to jump 5 beats, but it's too late. She looks at the security agents as they approach her. She's got a confused look on her face. Is this it? Such a ridiculous way to get caught as well. I'm better than this. I'm much better than this. I'm too sleek to get caught like this. Casey screams for the last time before the guards grab her and take her away. Oh, oh, okay. Meet Londo. Londo? Londo? I got the message that you caught another one, is that right? Yes, sir, we got one. It's a young girl. It looks like she's been behind the recent security breaches. I see, so she's been the one getting closer and closer to her databases over the last months. A single hacker. She learned a lot and avoided being caught for such a long time. We can't afford to let her out. Oh. There's actually, like, words in the music now. Interesting. Londo looks at Casey's medical record. He enters unknown viral disease, unclassified, high risk. This, together with some other bogus information, ensures that she's officially a sleeper. Her blood sample is infected with an artificially created virus, a product of Londo that even when studied and analyzed by experts will keep them busy for years to come. Call Clement. Could we get not weird-ass names? Hey, how are you doing? Good. Things are progressing. He looks like a fucking vampire, doesn't he? I have another case to report. Could you get me another sleeper cell? Another high-risk one, huh? One of the smarter ones. I'll start the preparations right away. The medical info will be updated in a few hours after I receive the ID. Thanks. As usual, you receive your money in a few weeks. Londo looks at a picture of Casey. You of course have a concept of sacrifice. I'm not undervaluing you. I just believe that we view sacrifices differently. If only the world could look away for a moment, all our problems could be taken care of. All of our problems could disappear. Londo is a member of one of the families of Old Jessica, the inner city's upper class. He views people like Casey as parasites, those who threaten the status quo. Jesus. He's in charge of the city's information security. He is the one who makes sure that no one has access to information they shouldn't have. He, like many others from Old Jessica, hold high-level positions in institutions and businesses. These are the arms of the octopus which holds everyone in a trance. History books speak of information breaches that led to the demise of whole empires. There are conspiracy theories which attribute changes in government to the activity of some lone hackers, like lone gunmen. I was just thinking of the lone gunman from the X-Files for some reason. When I read the lone hackers part, I don't know why. A lone hacker operating on his own, outside of any group that could be infiltrated, a highly flexible individual is the toughest enemy. Casey is one of those who didn't get caught for a long time, even after performing over 100 hacks through POS terminals, getting closer and closer to the systems of the central authority. Over time, she peeled one layer after another, giving her access to more sensitive systems. Originally, the authorities thought that the security breaches of the last months are the work of a group of hackers, but when they analyze Casey's smart glasses, they're amazed that it's all been her work. For just a few seconds there, Casey has a dream. She feels weightless. It feels as if she's the only thing floating in the galaxy, as if she's no longer bound by Earth. Then she's back on Earth, it seems. She's like a ghost flying over people's desks in a crowded office. It's busy, filled with people. She floats above their heads. All of a sudden, the office is empty and there's a flash of light coming from outside of the windows. In front of the window, there is just one figure looking at her. Although she's a ghost in this dream. After that, she's in space again, orbiting Earth, feeling the emptiness, but something drags her back to the surface. Now she realizes that Earth has changed. There is only an abyss. Inside of it, there are monsters, crawling, turning, opening their mouths. They look like giant caterpillars. Ew. Do you want the future to look like this? Casey's dream ends and something even stranger replaces it. This isn't real. I remember a few dreams where I knew I was dreaming. Why is this one so vivid? This feels like reality. Welcome to your subconscious. What? You're not real, I think. Decide for yourself if I'm real or not. Am I just part of you? I've been caught. Yes. I don't remember anything afterward. Where am I in reality? If I'm in prison, then did they drug me? Why are my dreams so vivid? You can't explain it on your own. There is a wall keeping you from accessing some of your memories. Someone's messing with my mind? How will I know what's true and what's not from now on? Don't worry, I'll help you. But aren't you part of your dream? An illusion? First things first. You're in a sleeper cell. What? Why? What's happened to me? Nothing's wrong with me. Or is it? I could be in a sleeper cell for years. I never agreed to anything. That means that I should be in an artificial coma. I shouldn't be dreaming. You're welcome. Although you didn't agree to anything, fact is that you are in a sleeper cell. I heard a conspiracy theory a long time ago, but it sounded crazy and was dismissed. What was the conspiracy theory? That people, that some people are put into sleeper cells by the government? Yes, that's the crazy theory. Everyone who believes that is a nut job. There's a system in place which prevents such things. Will I be awake in a dream forever? Who are you? Wait a second. I recognize you. You're a sleeper. I visited your cell a while ago. It's the dude's mother. I just kind of guessed because she's got orange hair and he's got orange hair, so, you know. Sorry, I'm just adjusting myself. I'm sitting on my couch here. So I couldn't click. You visited my cell because you tracked down a connection you stumbled upon in the servers of the Central Authority. You thought that my cell was used as a proxy. How do you know all this? Come on, you're smart. No need to be shy. I do have a mad assumption now, but how is that possible? The same way that we're not in an artificial coma, but talking in a dream, honey. You're a hacker? The one I've encountered. But how did you do this? They caught me and installed me in a sleeper. That's a fact. Actually, I got myself caught. Why would you? Why would you? It was part of my plan. See, I had... Sorry, okay, hiccup. Yeah. It was part of my plan. See, I had a special chip implanted which lets me stay partially awake in my cell and connect to the cell's network. You could say that I'm awake in my dreams. You're connected right to the hospital servers. And through these, I'm attempting connections to the Central Authority. Of course, it needs some work and some proxies. One of them you encountered. The apartment. The one that's not in any database. That's one of your proxies? The invisible apartment. Yes. Listen, Casey. Or should I say Bunny? Casey, I didn't plan this. I'm terribly sorry you got caught. It's ironic. I was searching for someone from the outside who could help me. I didn't plan to be a sleeper for this long. But how'd you plan to be released? How could you have risked this much? It's insane. Oh, I did have help outside. I did, and we had a bulletproof plan, but my accomplices were caught? Accomplices? I see. You reached out to me and I got myself caught too. I'm an idiot. Honey, we're both floating inside of tanks like olives in a jar, and it's all our fault. You're not the only idiot here. We're just in a lot of trouble. Yep. Please don't try the same thing again. I mean, don't try to contact someone from the outside again. They'll get trapped too. Once I show you what I found, you'll understand. The man who's behind all this, his name is Londo, and what he does goes way beyond removing people and having them be placed in sleeper cells. In fact, what the families of old Jessica are planning goes way beyond this. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Casey feels a rush as there's a lot of data being fed to her through her subconscious. It feels like adrenaline. Then she feels like falling. Ooh! Is that Alex breaking into her? Obviously being rescued, so yeah. Okay. I was like, was that the end? Crap. And the end. Okay, so obviously he brought her back and she's sleeping. Oh, now she's awake. I didn't think that I would become an idiot like you. Unheard of, right? Such a thing done by such a good citizen like you. To go against the rules, to go against sharks, to defy them. I guess I'm the type who takes care of stray cats. What's he? He's wearing a thingy. It's Bunny, not Kitty, remember? You've set the bar high, Alex. Competition would need to work hard. If by competition you mean people who want to catch you. Hey. Hey, it's good to be omnipresent, right? I uploaded myself just in time, so I assume that the glasses are history. I'll buy new ones, though they won't match the ears. If by buying you mean stealing, then that's out of the question. And the glasses matching is the last thing you should worry about. You know I'm labeled a terrorist now, right? At least the person they're searching for is. Who knows what they figured out? Terrorists. I guess we're both just labeled terrorists, but we're safe here. Your life was too boring anyway. If you think so. I figured it all out. The sleeper cell terminal wasn't just a proxy. I couldn't believe that my mom was the one who reached out to you. Oh, did you get her out too? I know what she wants to accomplish now. She'll stay until we expose all of this. We need to help her finish executing her plan. She gave me all the information before you came for me. You work for disgusting people, Alex. I'll know very soon if they still consider me being an employee. What will you do? Here's the weird thing. Her mother said that all these people, but she doesn't know. I guess anybody who works in the city works for these people, so that by default he works for them, I guess? I don't know. I'll continue as if nothing happened. What? If there's a chance of me remaining at the Central Authority as an insider, then let's use it. Ah, okay, so he does work for the actual Central Authority. Did we mention that before? I don't remember. That's dangerous. It's better than if we both are on the run. You just rest a bit more. We have a few moments before things start moving again. It's like Mom has set up this place to be a safe house for situations like this. She called this place the Invisible Apartment. And before it was like, we're talking about an apartment and it's invisible. Ha ha ha. Yeah. To be continued. Okay, well. All right. To be continued, we hope you liked Invisible Apartment, but it doesn't end here. This is only an introduction into a series of several novels which are much longer. Invisible Apartment 0, prequel, Invisible Apartment 2, and Invisible Apartment 3. You can find these novels on iTunes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. And they actually cost money, so. So, yeah. So that's that. Okay, so this one is really short. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just, put this one and the last one together because 3 minutes is just weird. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, so only 2 parts. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to go and edit all of the parts together. So if you're watching this all at one time, then I edited all the parts together. Because otherwise it was really only like 45 minutes. Okay, I didn't know it was going to be that short. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. I just kind of really needed a break from trying to kill zombies or being killed by zombies, basically, while playing The Last of Us. So yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.